Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to install and use PipKey indicator. As soon as you get the installer, right click on it and run as administrator. Here you have the installation wizard, click on next. Accept the agreement, next. Choose the MetaTrader platform where you want to install the indicator. I'll go with few of them. Click next, next, again on next. Usually I recommend to uncheck this one and click on finish. Okay, let me open my MetaTrader platform. Okay, here is my MT4 platform. Here I have a GBP USD on a time frame of 1 hour. I'll just go and set it to look nice. Also we'll add here a 21 exponential moving average. We'll zoom in a little. Under the custom indicators on the left side in the navigator window, if you don't have a navigator window, just click on Ctrl+N or go to View and click on Navigator. So here under the custom indicators, you will see an indicator named PipKey. So all you need to do is just drag and drop it to your chart. Click OK, and here you go. So how it works, as soon as there will be a pin bar candlestick pattern, it will give you an arrow and as well an alert that there is a potential sell signal or buy signal. You need the 21 exponential moving average in order to filter the signals. So as you can see here, I had a couple of signals. The red arrow means that it was a sell signal, the blue arrow means it was a buy signal. So how it works, you have 3 lines. So let's say we're checking this signal. We have a sell signal. The red line is for stop loss. The blue line, the first blue line is for entry, and the second blue line is for take profit. By default is 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. If you want to have a bigger risk-reward ratio, you can customize that in parameters. So if following the strategy, as soon as we have a break of a blue line, the entry line, we should enter a trade. And the best way to do that is just to put some pending orders. We had here a very nice pin bar just above the EMA, which indicates that if we have a break below the entry line, we could have a really nice trade. And as you can see here, we have 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio and we had a positive outcome. A small trick for you, if you want to see which line is what, just right click on the chart, go to properties and check show object description. Click OK. And as you can see here, we have SL for stop loss, EN for entry, and TP for take profit. So again, here we had a nice entry signal, and as soon as this bar opened, like the next one, we had a red arrow and also pop out and also an alert that there is a sell signal. And as you can see, as if we put a pending order in here, we had a really nice outcome. Okay, let's check the second. We have a nice pin bar and it goes in the same direction as the EMA as a trend. As you can see, it also came with a really nice outcome. Also here, as you can see, a buy signal came as soon as there was a pin bar. A very nice rule to follow when you filter this kind of signals is if you go against the trend, like if you go to retracement to an EMA, then better to trade only the trades which have the take profit very close to EMA. Like in this case, we have a take profit very close to EMA, and we can see that it was a really nice and positive outcome. Another way to filter the signal is if during the first bar, like the bar when the signal appeared, there was no break of a line, then it's better to take off the trade. Another example here, we have a buy order when it's against the trend. But as you can see, the entry is very close to EMA, so in this case we do not recommend to take the signals. As you can see, even if we had taken them, there was not a positive outcome. Even here, it looks like it had a positive outcome, but it was against the trend and it was kind of risky. Besides, it was kind of very high risk-reward ratio. Usually, if I go against the EMA, I take only 10p profit, not more. And it's not so good to trade against the trend. Now let me show you another examples. Now here we have again another good examples on USD CAD 4-hour time frame. Here it was against the trend and the take profit was lower than the EMA, so it was a good signal to take. Now about this signal, the entry line is very close to EMA, but it didn't break on the first signal candle, so I wouldn't take this trade, but it was a positive outcome anyway. I'll show you a different example when if this first bar doesn't break the entry line, it's not a good entry, so I recommend to not trade this kind of signals. Now another signal is this one. When you're going in the same direction with the trend, you have a very nice break of entry line, and as you can see it was a positive outcome. Now here is an opposite direction signal. We had a break and we should have taken this trade, but I didn't place a pending order in here. A very nice trick for you to follow when you place a new pending order is like in this case, you have an expire. So just put this one expire to 1 hour or 4 hours depending on which time frame you are. So let's say if you are on 1 hour time frame, put this one to expire on 1 hour. If you are on 4-hour time frame, put this one to expire after 4 hours. In this case, you don't need to watch the chart, and if it doesn't break in the first candle, which is the same time frame as we are placing, it will not enter the trade. Here I have 1 hour on USD CAD, the same rules if we have followed, we could have a really nice outcome on many signals. Now here is an example why I don't recommend to take the trades when it doesn't break the line. Here we have two flags. First one, it didn't break the entry line on first candle and it's very close to EMA. Now on another hand, here which comes close to EMA, the entry and take profit lines, we had a break on the first candle and it came with a really nice outcome with 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Now here is an example when we are going against the trend and we didn't have a break of the entry line. So as you can see, didn't break and it didn't go even for take profit. So this is a good example when we are going against the trend and it doesn't break the line. On a different signal and it breaks the line, it comes with a good outcome. Now here is another signal. If we broke the line and the price is just ranging near the EMA, but as soon as it breaks the EMA back, it's better to close it. Even if this one came with a positive outcome and we have a take profit, but it was bouncing around the EMA, and in this case I would have closed it as soon as it closed above the EMA when we have a sell signal. It's better to have a small loss, a very small loss with 5 pips than just to have a big loss with the entire stop loss. Let me show you what are the parameters for this indicator. If you right click on the chart, go to indicator list and click on PipKey, click edit. You will see here, if you don't want an alert, then set this on to false, notify by alert set to false. This is the highlight for the pin bar candlestick pattern. This is the reward factor. So if you set this one 1 to 2, so risk reward factor, you will see that the take profit is twice far from as the stop loss. Pips away from candle, this is how many pips will be from the stop loss line and the lowest point when we have a buy entry or the highest point when we have a sell entry from the pin bar. And you can customize also the stop loss and take profit colors. So let's say if I want for stop loss the color of blue violet and I click on OK. As you can see, the color of stop loss and the sell arrow changed to violet. And also the take profit is twice as far as the stop loss from the entry price. So we have here 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. It's up to you what is the risk reward ratio, but for beginning we recommend you to have 1 to 1 risk reward ratio to see how it works. Okay, thank you for watching and have a great one.